Hello everyone! Tak kenal maka tak sayang. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Burliyan Sutendi and my student number is 21107511015. I'm from the Japanese Literature Study Program, Faculty of Humanities, and on this occasion, I represent my faculty, namely the Faculty of Humanities in the event Pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi at the Universitas Andalas level. Okay, who likes to read? Raise your hand please. Yes, I also like to read. Usually I read novels and motivational books, but sometimes I also read books related to the study of literature and also Japanese, because I'm a student of Japanese literature. Since childhood, we have all been taught to read, be it fiction books such as fairy tales, short stories, or comics. Then when we grow up, we start to like novels or non-fiction books such as books about science, history, psychology, religion, and others. Surely, literacy has become commonplace in our lives, right? So, what is the importance of reading? According to Patyung in her journal, reading is a very important activity because reading is a process carried out to obtain message or information. In addition to obtaining information, reading is also useful for understanding all the information contained in the reading text so that it can become a provision of knowledge or intellectual development for the future of the reader themselves, or can stimulate mentally, can reduce stress. It can also increase vocabulary and expand one's thinking. In a sense, reading is a physical and psychological process where we observe the writing visually and think in processing the information in the reading. But unfortunately, interest in reading in Indonesia is very low. UNESCO states that Indonesia ranks second from the bottom in terms of world literacy, meaning that interest in reading is very low. According to UNESCO data, the reading interest of Indonesian people is very alarming, only 0.001%. Wow, this means that out of 1,000 Indonesian, only 1% like to read. Oh my god. For comparison, let's look at the situation in Japan. According to a Japan survey in 2021, more than 23% of respondents in Japan read a book every day. Meanwhile, in the 2020 survey, 46.2% read 3 or more books every month. Japanese people usually fill their free time with reading. For example, while on public transportation such as buses or Shinkansen, most Japanese people read, and what they read varies. There are novels, textbooks, newspapers, brochures, and so on. So the point is to read. Then, with the low interest in reading in Indonesia, what is the impact? Indonesian people will be easily exposed to fake news. Moreover, they hold gadgets every day. Through gadgets, there is indeed a lot of information circulating. Unfortunately, the information they get also does not come from trusted media, but from social media, which is more filled with opinions, not facts. On the contrary, they even believe in fake news portals and hoax spreading accounts. Horrible! Things like this should not continue to happen. There are still a lot of people around us who do not have the habit of reading. Even illiterate people are still found. This is proof that our literacy is still very low, even though literacy plays a role in the success of the Sustainable Development Goals 4.6 target, namely universal literacy and numeracy. The output is to ensure that by 2030, all adolescents and a certain proportion of adults, both men and women, have literacy and numeracy skills. Then, how can we improve people's literacy to support the Sustainable Development Goals? In my opinion, a call or campaign is rather difficult for Indonesians to do. The most effective way is to start from ourselves. Believe me, if not us, who else? So let's read, gather the will to change, and transmit a positive aura to those around us so that the spirit of reading is contagious. Remember that we are agents of change. The year 2030 is not far away. So if we don't start with our stuff, then who else will start it? Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Let us improve literacy in Indonesia to support the Sustainable Development Goals, especially target 4.6, which is universal literacy and numeracy. Thank you.